Okay, so I just popped out the Rocketfire Total 60 set, and I put in the Rocketfire SPN Blues set here, compliments of Mr. Sorensen, so thanks, Nick. Having a good time with these. So I'm going to go ahead and just play through the same configuration of tunes to the best of my ability, so you can hopefully pick up on the differences between the two sets. First position. Okay, I'm going to go to the open middle pickup here. Just kind of got that telly-ish tone, in my opinion. I'm going to move down to the second to last position here. Tune up my B. Good old B string. Giving me garbage. Okay. So second to last position, totally quiet. Gotta love that. Okay, and then the final bridge pickup by itself. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to go back to the second position here. Back to the first possession. So my initial impressions are good. I definitely dig it. It's got a different sound from the Total 60 set that I've got, and I don't know how much of that has to do with, capacitors or whatnot. It seems like they're fairly identical. I've got a different capacitor on my Total 60 set. I mean, I think probably has more to do with the taper of the knobs than anything else. I definitely get way more ice picky treble out of the Total 60 set. This is a much more mellow tone. I mean, not necessarily in like an overwhelmingly mellow tone, but I don't get like the ear-splitting ice pick that I do out of the Total 60s set. And again, that might be because of the capacitor in that particular set. As far as the tonality differences go, I find on the E, the A, and the D strings on this particular set of pickups, it's much more articulate. So the lower notes are more articulate. I'm getting a much, just a smoother tone, across the strings. It does have kind of a light but very even compression, which is something I feel a lot of guitar players look for, and I used to use a compressor pedal specifically for this purpose to bring my my higher strings, the G, B, and E strings, up to a level that's kind of commensurate with where the lower strings are, because they're higher output. So oftentimes you're like, here my power chords, sounds very strongly, but my treble frequencies are, where they should not necessarily at the same level. So this is a very even, tone across the strings, which I really dig. I really appreciate. Definite differences in tone. Yeah, I mean, they're different. I really love the balance of these so far. I'll have to play them for a week or two on my other amps and play through a couple of the pedals I use to really see how they interact. But right out of the gate, I can see how pretty much all these pickups for me would be very usable. For my jazz tones, I probably gravitate to this second position again. But I'm really sensing right out of the gate that the middle pickup and then the treble positions are much more usable on this guitar for me with this pickup assembly, just because that ice pick factor seems much less on this particular configuration. So I mean, your mileage may vary, obviously, and it's a splitting hairs kind of argument, I think, when you get to pickups of this quality and a builder like Rocketfire that really has their stuff together and makes a superior product, across the board. Yeah, this is tighter and more articulate, more even compression. I think the Total 60s have a little bit more of a sparkle, but also a little bit more ice pick. So I don't know. I'm really digging the smoothness of these right now. So I will report more later. But thank you to Nick for letting me audition these. I definitely dig them, and I'm looking forward to playing them more and maybe taking them to band practice this week and turning up my my little amp here, which is the my little Port City 12, which is a 6V6 amp, and this one actually is more like a Port City 10. It's got a 10-inch Eminence copperhead speaker. So there you go. So thanks for listening, and carry on.